No other guru is showing you this stuff. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build all the systems and backend automations that you need to run a high-ticket coaching offer. I'm actually going to go into Zapier and show you how to set up all the systems that you need to run an offer that prints money every month. As I said, guys, no one is showing you this stuff, so I'm very excited to share with you guys. There's no gatekeeping on this channel. I want to show you and give you as much free value as possible. Now, this is an extract from my full course on growth operating. It's 5 hours long and it's completely free to watch. So after you're done watching this video, if you're interested in learning more, you can click the link in the description. There's going to be a link and you can watch the full course completely for free. So yeah, if you're a coach, consultant, or growth operator and you want to learn how to run a high ticket offer, then I suggest that you watch this video until the end because it's packed with value. And yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get into it. All right, I'm going to show you how to set up all the backend automations to run a high ticket offer that prints money 24/7. I'm going to show you what the gurus are scared to show you because they think that you're not going to buy their shitty ass courses and, they don't want to show you this stuff. They're scared, too scared. But there's no gatekeeping on my channel. I'm going to share everything I know. I'm going to share everything that can help you build your business and sign your first creator as fast as possible because I know that if you get wins and you sign your first client and you start making money, then you're going to want to work with me. And that's why I want to show you everything and I want to help you and give you as much free value as I possibly can. So let's go over what we're going to cover in this system. So I already talked about how to, the concept of the system that we're going to build. This is the system that we're going to build. So basically, when someone submits a type form, a new lead is going to create it inside the CRM. And then the path is going to be split into two possible ways, depending on if the lead is qualified or not qualified. So if the lead is not qualified, it's going to be added to a group inside your email marketing software. In this case, I use MailerLite, and I'm going to show you later. But depending which software you use, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be, so if it's not qualified, it's going to be added to this group called not qualified. And then that's going to trigger an email sequence that is going to nurture the lead and to get him to eventually book a call and close the deal. Now, if the lead instead is already qualified, it's going to be added to a group called Qualified High Ticket Leads. And then the path is going to be split into two ways again, depending on if the call is booked or if the call is not booked. If the call is not booked, they're going to be added to a group inside the email marketing software called Call Not Booked. That's going to trigger an email sequence again. That's going to push them to book a call as soon as possible, and they're going to be removed from the high ticket qualified. They're going to be removed from the qualified high ticket lead group with this one right here, and then the CRM step is going to change automatically to call not booked. Now, instead, if they book a call immediately after submitting the type form, they're going to be added to a group called Call Booked, and this is going to trigger a different email sequence that has to go to prepare the lead for the call. So just send them maybe some testimonials or maybe a case study or maybe some questions to prepare them to get them more committed to show up to the call. This is honestly optional, but I do it because I think it works pretty well. And yeah, then they're going to be removed from the qualified ticket leads, this one right here, and the CRM step is going to change to Call Booked. Now, let me show you step-by-step process. So first of all, you're going to have to set up a type form, the type form questions, of course. I've already shown you how to do this. So you should have a type form set up, or at least you know how to do it. And after you do that, you're going to need to set up your CRM. And I use nocrm.io as my CRM, and I'm going to show you how to do all this stuff. And then you need to create the groups inside your email marketing software. I use MailerLite, as I said, but you're going to have to create these groups to be able to send the different email sequences. And then we're going to go on Zapier and create all the automations. And don't worry, I'm going to show you everything step by step on how to do all this stuff. So let's get started with how to set up the CRM. So first, you're going to create an account. Then you're going to have to create the sales pipeline. And the sales pipeline is basically the different stages in which the lead is at. So basically, if Well, actually, I'm going to show you later. So it's just the different stages of the lead. And then you're going to create all the pipeline steps. Yeah, let me show you how to do that inside nocrm.io. So when you go into nocrm.io, you're going to have to create an account, obviously, and then you're going to land on this page, but yours is going to be empty because you don't have a sales pipeline yet. I'm going to show you how to create one. But so basically, you're going to go on here, and then you're going to click on admin panel, and then you're going to go on sales process and pipe. Hey there, I just wanted to quickly interrupt to tell you that if you're a coach or consultant and you're posting content, but you're not getting enough leads, you're not making as much money as you want, and you want to scale your business to 50, 100K a month, then you can apply to work with our agency. We'll help you scale to 100K a month, giving you all our systems and all our automations, everything you need to make sure that you scale and you have a real business. And also, if you're a growth operator and you want to sign and scale your first creator in the next 90 days, you can also apply for my one-on-one mentorship. The link is going to be in the description as well. And yeah, that's it. Let's get back into the video. Pipeline steps. And then you're going to create a new pipeline. You're going to give it a name. I'm not going to do it because I've already done it. Is this one. Give it a name. And then you're going to create all the steps of the pipeline. And I'm going to show you the steps. They're this one. So type form submitted, call not booked, call completed, no decision, close won, and close lost. So all you do is just click here on add step, and you type the pipeline stage. So type form submitted, for example. I already done it, but you just do it and click on save. And yeah, you just do it for every step of the pipeline. And once you have done that, you're going to go on the main page again, and you're going to see this. And these are all the steps of the pipeline, and they're going to show up here. After you've done that, you're going to have to go on your email marketing provider, service provider, and in this case, I use MailerLite. You're going to have to create an account, and then you're going to have to create the groups that I told you. You go to subscribers, groups, create a new group, and you're going to create these groups. One is qualified high-ticket leads. The other one is not qualified high-ticket leads. And then you're going to have call not booked and call booked. I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to go on MailerLite, create an account. Here on the left, you go on subscribers, and then you go to groups, and then you go here on create group, and then you're going to create the group qualified high-ticket leads, for example. I'm not going to do it because I've already done it, but you go ahead and create all these groups that I've just told you. And once you've done that, you're ready to go on Zapier and start creating all the automations. Okay, so now we can go on Zapier and create the automations that we need. The first one that we're going to create is this one. So when someone submits the type form, a new lead is going to be created inside the CRM. So a new lead is going to appear here under type form submitted. And yeah, that's what we're going to do first. So we're going to go on Zapier. We're going to go on create new Zap. And then, so in order to do this, you're going to have to fill out the application. I've already done this. So you're going to have to create a type form application. You're going to have to fill it out because you're going to need the data. I mean, Zapier is going to need the data to pull from type form. So if you don't fill out an application, it's not going to be able to run the automation and test it. So create a type form and fill out the whole application, submit it, and then you can start creating the automation. So as a trigger, I'm going to go here on type form. You're going to have to connect your account. Mine is already connected. On trigger event, I'm going to choose new entry, continue. From form, you're going to have which form, we're going to have to choose which form to use. I'm going to use this one right here. Continue. Test trigger. Testing. So this is the application that I just submitted. This is the entry. So it has my name, last name, phone number, email, and the questions to the answers to the questions. So how long have you been doing growth operating? 1 year. What is your goal in the next 6 months? Make 10K. To work with me is a 4-figure investment. How much are you ready to invest? It's 2K. And then book the call. And yeah, this is all the data. So I'm gonna hit continue. And then the second step is going to be the CRM change. So I'm gonna go on no CRM. Action event is gonna be create new lead. So create lead here. Continue. Okay, so on title you can just put click on plus here, and then you can just put the first name as a title. And then name, it is in Italian. So name, you just click on plus. It's you type first name. So you're gonna have to map all the information so that it's going to appear in your CRM. So last name, go here on plus, click, type last name. Phone number, do the same. Phone number, email. Then on commitment level, I don't have an answer to this question. Funds to invest. I'm gonna choose this one. So I'm gonna pull the answer from this question. Goal 6 months. What is the goal in 6 months? Where is it? Okay, what is your goal in 6 months? You're gonna choose this one. And okay, that's all. Then you're gonna scroll down, all the way down, and then you're gonna choose the step name here. So this is the step inside your pipeline. So we want the lead to be here under type form submitted. So I'm gonna choose the name of my pipeline. Wait, hold on. The name of the pipeline is YouTube video. I created it just for the sake of this video. So I'm gonna type here YouTube video type form submitted, and it's going to be basically this step right here. I'm gonna hit continue. I'm gonna test. Let's see if it works. So if we did everything correctly, okay, fail to create the lead. Okay, you cannot set up the step without assigning the lead. So I went back. I think I need to go here under user email and choose this. Let's see if it works now. Test step. So I'm doing everything live, so troubleshooting with you guys. So okay, yeah, it worked correctly. So I'm gonna hit publish. Actually, okay, so it should have worked. Let's see. Let's refresh the page on the CRM. Okay, yeah, it worked correctly. So we submitted the type form. The Zapier just took the submission and created a new lead, and we can see here under type form submitted. So this one worked correctly. Now, the second automations that we're going to build, if we're going to split the qualified lead from the leads from the unqualified leads. So if someone answer the questions inside our Typeform application a certain way, they're going to be separated based on the answers. So if someone has the money to invest, is going to be qualified, and if someone doesn't have the money to invest, it's not going to be qualified. So this is the automations that we're going to build. Basically, okay, I'm going to show you how it works. So basically, we're going to go on. So let's go on create new Zap. I'm just going to copy this here. So basically, I'm going to go on trigger. I'm going to hit Typeform. Typeform. Choose event, new entry, continue, form, this one. So basically the same thing we did earlier. Test trigger, entry, okay, continue. Now, we want to split the path in 2 ways. So I'm gonna go here, instead of choosing the MailerLite, I'm gonna type path. So we're gonna click on path. So as you can see, so now we have 2 different paths. We have path A, and this is for qualified. We can rename it qualified. And path B is for unqualified. So qualified. Now let's go on path conditions, and we're going to do only continue if question to the, so let me see. Okay, hold on. So to this question right here, to work with me, it's a 4-figure investment. We're going to choose a condition, and we're going to put text contains, and we're going to put 2K because this is the answer that I have on my type form. Let me show you guys. So this is the question that I have on the type form that I created for this video. If someone says that they only have 1K, they're not going to be qualified. And if someone says they have 2K or 5K, they can book the call and they're going to be qualified. So we're going to set the condition on Zapier that if someone answers 1K, they're not going to be qualified and they're going to be added to a certain group inside the email software provider. So they're going to have different emails. They're going to receive different emails. And if someone is qualified, so they answer 2K or 5K, they're going to be put into a different group and they're going to receive different sequence of emails. So I hope that makes sense. So let me show you how to do this. So when you are here on Zapier on path conditions, so only continue if to work with me, it's a 4-figure investment. Text contains 2K and or. I'm going to add or and choose field. I'm going to choose the same question. To work with me, it's a 4-figure investment. Choose condition, text contains, and I'm going to type 5K. So basically, these are the answers on the type form. So if someone chooses 2K or 5K, they're going to go on this path right here. Okay, so continue. Okay, your path would have continued for this test data because when I submitted the application, I chose 2K or 5K, I don't remember. Yeah, okay, yeah, I chose 2K, you can see here. And so it would have continued down this path because I was qualified. So continue. And then I'm going to go on MailerLite. And yeah, MailerLite. And I'm going to choose on action event. I'm going to go add subscriber to a group. Continue. And then subscriber group is going to be qualified full course. This is the group that I created just for this video. So I'm going to choose this one. And email, I'm going to go on plus, type the email, and that's it. If you want, you can add last name. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to add first name. And no, this is last name. The fuck am I doing? Click on plus, last name, name. I'm gonna put first name and phone number. If you want, you can add the phone number. It's not necessary though. Send emails, and that's it. We're gonna hit continue. S. And a subscriber was sent to MailerLite about 0 seconds ago. So it worked. So basically now if I go on MailerLite and if I go on that to that group, I'm gonna see my my email that I just used for this application. So qualified view group. Let me refresh the page. Should have worked. Yeah, you can see here. So this is the email that I just used to submit this application. So it worked correctly. So let's finish setting this up. So the other condition is, let's go here to unqualified. Only continue if, let's scroll down to work with, oh shit. Where is it? To work with me, it's 4-figure investment. Still choose condition, text contains, and this time we're gonna choose 1K. So this is unqualified. And continue. So everyone who chooses 1K, they're gonna be added to a different group. Continue. MailerLite. Choose event, add subscriber to a group. Continue. Subscriber group is going to be not qualified full course, and this is the group that I created. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to map all the data, email. Last name is going to be last name, name, First name, phone number. Okay, I'm not going to do that because it's not necessary. Continue, test step, and it's loading. And okay, publish. And that's it. That's the automation you need to send qualified leads into a group and unqualified leads into a different group. And yeah, and as you can see, it worked pretty smoothly on MailerLite. We received the email. So you can then set up automations to send a particular sequence to this email right here. And yeah, this is how you segment your email list and send different emails to different leads in different stages of your pipeline. So now we're going to create the automation that when someone books a call, is going to be added. They're going to be added to a group call called Call Booked, and then they're going to be removed from another group, and then the CRM step is going to change to Call Booked, and they're going to end up under here. So this is my reference. I'm going to show you how to create this. So what we're going to do is create a new zap. We're going on trigger, Calendly, trigger event, invitee, create it. This is the trigger. Continue. User, event type, discovery call. Continue. I'm going to test the trigger. Okay. This is the call that I just booked when I filled out my application. So where is it? Okay, yeah. Continue. And what we're going to do next is add subscriber to a group. So we're going to go on MailerLite, action event, add subscriber to a group. And the group is going to be call booked. And then we're going to map all the information. So email, invitee email. And then you can add city, company, country, all the information you want, name. Yeah, and if you want, you can map out all this other information. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to hit continue. I'm going to test this step. Let's see if it works. Okay, it worked. No, actually, why did I hit publish? Fuck. Edit zap. Let's continue. So they're going to be added to this group, and then they're going to be removed from. Let's go to action event, remove subscriber from a group, continue, subscriber group. They're going to be removed from the qualified full course email. Going to be invitee email, continue, test tab. Okay. And then we're going to change the CRM to call booked. So we're going to hit add step, no CRM, choose an event, change status. Yeah, no, change step. Yeah, change step, continue. Lead, going to choose Alex, step name. The step name is going to be a YouTube video called booked. Yeah. Continue. Test. And it should have worked. So let's go on the CRM. And as you can see, it worked. It moved from type form submitted to call booked. So the last automation that we're going to build is if someone completes the type form but doesn't book the call. Basically, we're gonna add that lead into a different group called call not booked, and they're gonna receive a different sequence of emails, basically trying to get them to book a call. And the CRM step is going to change to call not booked. So it's going to move from here, from type form submitted to call not booked. Now, I'm not going to build it out from scratch because in this case, it's not going to work because I did book the call. And so in this case, it's not going to work when I build it out, but I'm going to show you how to do it from this one. So basically you start with the trigger, the type form, new entry, and then you're going to filter condition to see if someone has the budget to invest in the one-on-one coaching. So you're going to, if someone answers the question correctly, they're going to be qualified. And then you want to add a delay because you want to wait for at least 2 hours to give maybe some time to someone to book the call, maybe because they forgot, or maybe something happened so they forgot to book the call. So you want to wait a little bit, you want to wait at least 2 hours before you add them to a different group. And then if 2 hours go by and they haven't booked the call, basically Zapier is going to try to find the email inside the group called call booked. So if the email is inside this group, the automation is not going to proceed. But if it's not inside this group, basically Zapier is going to take that email, is going to remove, is going to add that email into a different group, which is qualified high ticket leads not booked, and then it's going to remove the lead from the qualified high ticket leads, and then the step of the CRM is going to change to call not booked. And it's pretty easy to build, or you can do it by yourself. You can copy this one that I have right here. And if you have any questions on how to set this up correctly, or if you need any help, and always comment under this video, or you can DM me on Instagram and I'll try to get back to you and answer you and help you out. And yeah, so this is it basically. This is all the steps, all the automations that we need to build to run a high ticket offer. We have the automation to create a new lead, and then to see if it's qualified and not qualified, and the call, if the call is booked or not booked. So we have all we need. I hope you found this video helpful. And yeah, if you have any questions, as I said, let me know in the comments. And yeah, this is it for this one.